What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's pretty cold out here in the Pacific Northwest. Again, it's another 20 degrees outside. So we're gonna do the logical thing and we're gonna go give my car a wash because you can see it, it's pretty disgusting everywhere. Honestly, looks like it's crying. It's been crying for a while. So yeah, we're gonna go get some driving shots. We're gonna go head up to the wash rack up the way and give it a wash, and then we're gonna come back. And I picked up some 10mm wheel spacers from one of my buddies, and we're gonna see how the fitment looks, see if I like it, because my surprise is coming here in the next couple days, and we're gonna put it on. So let's go give this thing a wash, and we're gonna start it off with a cold start and head on up there. All right, we just got the car pretty much clean. We just took it to a wash rack instead of giving it a full detail. I wasn't feeling up to a detail today, so took it here. It's just all cleaned up. We're gonna take it home and we're gonna pull the wheels off. And we're gonna see if these wheel spacers will work. And if they do, I hope they provide good fitment. Hopefully it looks better than stock, because with stock you have such a gap in between like the wheels and the fenders, and it just kind of doesn't look as good as it should, I guess. So we're gonna see if we can do that. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't need longer studs. If I do, I can order some. It's not that big of a deal. All right, everybody. Well, as you can see, it is a different day. Got the car washed. Also had to drive it, so now it's a little dirty again. But yesterday we tried to install the wheel spacers on just the stock wheels, and as you can see, they're still, you know, there's no spacer on them right now. So the issue was on the spacers I got, that little hub-centric ring right there, it was a little too big for the center hubs of these wheels. So these didn't work on that. But today, finally just came in the mail. We got some wheels and tires for the WRX today. They're gonna be on snow tires because we are in the Pacific Northwest, so that's where they're mounted on right now. But they're right here. So we're going to reveal these. Hopefully I can get a little better light. There we go. And I'll show you guys what I got. I think these wheels are gonna look super sick on this car. But now, I also already undid one under there, and I tested the spacers on these wheels, and they fit in the back of this wheel. So before we install these wheels on the car, before we install them, we're going to pull the car out and we're gonna center it in the garage so we have enough room to work. And then we'll get to jacking it up and pulling off the wheels and tires that are on it and installing the fresh new, I think AVID or AVID. I'm gonna call them AVID, so. The new AVID wheels. We're gonna get them cleaned up. Also, before we install these onto the car, we're going to ceramic coat these because it is winter time. You're gonna get a lot of dirt and whatnot and brake dust. So I wanna get them cleaned up and then ceramic coated. And then once they're dry, we'll put them on the car. So I'm gonna get to pulling this car out, centering it up, and we'll see you guys in a second. All right, so now we got the car moved into the center, so I have plenty of room on each side to be able to put the jack. So I have all the wheels unwrapped here and chilling out. So this is going to be the driver's side. This is gonna be the passenger side. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take some IPA as well as some wax and grease remover so that we can get all the residue off of the wheels. So we have wax and grease remover. We also have some IPA microfiber towels, and then we're going to basically just clean the wheel, wipe them down, clean off the tires a little bit, and then we're going to grab some ceramic coat and then ceramic coat the wheels. After like 2 or 3 minutes, we're gonna buff off the ceramic coat, and then should be good to go after about an hour. And we'll put them on the car, and then we'll let them cure. You wanna let them cure for about 24 hours. But we're gonna get rid of those guys and say hello to these guys. So let's get to prepping these out, buffing them off, cleaning them, and then we'll get to putting them on the car with some spacers so we can clear that gap. All right, so we just finished up ceramic coating the wheels. It turned out pretty good. You can't really tell, you know, any difference other than they're protected, but we're gonna let those chill for about an hour until they set, and then we can start mounting them and whatnot, and then we gotta wait like 24 hours for it to cure until we can get water on them. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for those to set, let's get the car jacked up here and then take off both the wheels. And by that time, these should be almost ready to go and might be able to clean up a little bit. By then we'll get our first look and be able to see how they look. So. So come springtime, I'm gonna take off the snow tires off of here, put them onto that wheel, and my nice summer tires, put them onto this wheel, so I just have interchangeable sets. All right guys, well, here's the first look, what it's gonna look like. So right now I am running a 245 40 R18 by 8.5. These are the AVID.1s. I know I'm gonna get black lug nuts. I'm also gonna get extended lug studs, but I'm running a 10 mil spacer, and this is the fitment. Just a little bit. Once it's lower to the ground, there shouldn't be any poke on that. But yeah, so that's the look. That's gonna be pretty badass. So let me bang out the other three, and then I'll give you guys a look at what it looks like on the ground. All right guys, well, I have the passenger side on the car and it's lowered down. And I have to say, it looks pretty good. So I did have a 10 mil spacer on there, but these are plus 35 offset. So it kind of already filled up the wheel well as it was. And also Subaru lug studs, they're a little short. And I didn't want to strip anything out and have to go to the store. You know, I didn't want to have to do that. So it looks really good. One thing, the tires are still dirty because I just wanted to clean the wheels and get them ceramic coated. When I wash the car next, I will wash the tires. There's still a bunch of stuff on them, but for now, let me show you guys how it looks on the ground. See the fitment. They fill up the wheel well. There's not that awkward gap anymore. But I think they look pretty good. The car definitely needs a set of coilovers. Needs to be lowered a little bit. Some side skirts. Maybe some spats. Definitely want to vinyl wrap the roof like I said before in previous videos. But it's a big difference from stock. So there's stock, and there's new wheels. Even the fitment, like you can just see down the side, they're pretty much flush. And you come down this side, you have no tires. So I like it. I'm gonna bang out the driver's side real quick just to get it done, and then we'll pull it out into the sunlight and we'll see how she looks. All right guys, well, I just finished it up. passenger and driver's side. Torqued everything down. Went for a little test drive, make sure everything was good to go, and then retorqued the wheels just to make sure. I love them. I think they look great. I wouldn't say that I am 100% in love with them, but they definitely changed up the look of the car, and I really like it. There's some subtle things that I want to change. Also, one thing I'm kind of upset about, the caps that come on them. This one came, and a few were broken. You can see that. A few were broken. So those are gonna have to get plastic welded or either super glued back on. They don't do anything. I mean, they just go right there, but kind of ties the whole look in together. I do sort of like the chrome lug nuts on there, but I think they need to be either matte black, like the wheels are, or the red, like this red right here. It should either be that red to kind of tie everything together. But yeah, other than that, I like it. I think it looks good. Let's give you one last look here. One thing I did notice is I did take the 10 mil spacers off of the wheels because they are pretty flush, just kind of as they are. They are a plus 35 millimeter offset. One thing I do like is in the back, a little bit of tire poking out. There wasn't really that much with the other wheels. So I think that looks good. Looks a little more aggressive. It definitely needs some coilovers, which I think I'm gonna be doing next. But yeah, so that's how it looks. All finished up. Take a peek at the driver's side. All right, guys, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching. It really helps out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, like the video, you know, the whole spiel that every other YouTuber does. But I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch a video, and hopefully I made some time pass for you guys. Learn from my mistakes. As always, I'm not in YouTube for any sort of fame. I just am in YouTube for the passion of vehicles, and I want to share that passion with all of you guys. So if you have a passion for cars and on a day-to-day basis you strive to make yourself better, smarter, faster, stronger on whatever it is, whether it's cars, fitness, goals, go out there, achieve your goals. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next upload.